Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Catching up with the Boilermakers head coach before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Alan, thank you. The Buckeyes will kick off first, and here we go. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Boilermakers offense will have the football first. Now we see Ryan Brown. Tough day in that last loss. Threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle from once.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And with this place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It has been a rocky ride through Big Ten play so far, and they're running out of time to turn it around.
Yeah, and sometimes the Big Ten will do that too, right? It's a competitive conference. There's a lot of competitive environments that you have to step into, and they haven't been great this season, let's be honest. But, Jesse, I'm more interested to see how they finish off the last part of this season, because it's one thing to have expectations and to get down. It's another thing to quit.
Yeah, you just want to see how resilient they are too, David, because the coach, he's been saying the right things after taking all these losses at the podium after games. That guy's hurt. We've got young players. We're inexperienced. We're learning how to win. But, you know, you're running out of time for excuses. You've now got to turn the page. You've got to show up.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Boilermakers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So Ohio State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get hits.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, say it. Still running at the 40. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the counter. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Snowed under by the defense.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Nice move there. Makes the grab in their space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. Hard running there. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ohio State! Got a little grass. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Steps away. Fires downfield. Open on the right side, that's Smith. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Buckeyes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They'll go play action with Sayin. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. Gonna take a shot. Got it down the field. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Caught. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Touchdown, Buckeye! Quick strike through the air for the... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He's got it again. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield, going for it the wise move. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. It's complete to the right. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Boilermakers are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of hits.
They'll move the wide receiver. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first two drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. On the move, it's Jackson. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll go right back to it. Maybe a crease. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that, Reese. That's pretty normal.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball, no matter how many times they spin the magic beat.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Throw it, say it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll turn to the jet sweep to try to convert. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. He leaves it with the back. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Finds his man. It's Roberts. Knocked down for the tackle.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Here's Sayin to throw. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stopped him for no gain. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle.
Makes the grab past the marker. He's got it up for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you can tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
Moving out to the right. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Running inside, it's Jackson. Finding some room. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. And the Buckeyes want to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Gets open down the middle.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Say it. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll open the second half with a run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He's got it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Sayin. He's got the tight end.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm.
It's a running room. He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air, it's Sayin. Under fire. It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion from the back. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Pass falls incomplete, but that was basically a free play as the defense was offsides, and this is going to be a first down.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. Wants to throw again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Give him 6. Touchdown! This offense starts deep in a hole. They'll send the tight end in motion. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Here's a little room there. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is good. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some.
There he goes. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down. On first down from the 13-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And now on third down, they've sent the field goal unit out. It is good. Well, that's... So first down will open up the final period. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at second and short, second and medium. Everything in the playbook is open to him.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
As sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you. Him throughout this football game.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking for open space. It's Rodgers. He gets it so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Makes a catch. Across it, snags it, and he's open. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Buckeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The give. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
And so how physical are you willing to be offensively at this point on 3rd down coming up? Do you want to keep trying to run the football? I mean, you're right there at the goal line. How do you want to do it, though? You want to spread him out, maybe go zone read in the middle, give your quarterback the option to keep it? Or do you want to bring the big fellas in, go jumbo formation, and just try to impose your will?
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Just drives it between the uprights. And the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat